Fire helper. Starting up our little bonfire. It's gonna get really hot here. We got a good fire break around it. We're ready with some tools, and keep an eye on this spark. We'll be up for hours. Again, this was some folk to come back here for a bonfire, but I didn't want to get. I wanted this controlled when the other people show up, so I'm gonna burn off the. Make it go right now. It should get pretty big. Well, she's going pretty good now. You can hear it. It's getting very hot.
If you jumped into there, you would probably die.
Yes. You don't want to mess with that power. Let's start throwing off some solar flares here in a bit.
Yep,
Okay.
some falling into the ground.
The fire break's getting 95% of everything. We're still getting some good sparks way up there. Like way up there.
Yep, some sparks are falling into the ground.
Alright, we'll just keep walking around, make sure we put out anything.
There's a spark.
You're a spotter, I'm a spotter, we're good. We did a good fire break. Everything's contained with big wood around the edge, so that'll slow her down. It's just that light pine in the center that's burning so hot. You can get the whole thing in there. Nothing like a fire to clean up.
Uh-oh, big piece.
Yeah, just keep your eye on them. You're a good spotter. See if we got any outliers. 'Cause they're shooting way up. But again, we called this in to the fire notification, so we do this occasionally. And definitely, as long as we have a controlled fire, we're good.
Oh, there's some.
Been doing a lot of this. A lot of burning in this area, so it's got a good dirt area around it. So it's about to the point where it's going to start coming down, burn all that light stuff. Is that the biggest fire you've ever seen, Eli?
Yeah.
Nothing to mess with. Cows are coming up. Back up, Scott. You're going to melt your camera.
Oh, did you hear that popping sound?
I heard the popping sound.
The crackers?
Yeah, there's some chunks of oak in there. It's going to get real hot. But it won't be throwing off solar flares. Alright, kiddo should be here in about 30 minutes, so got the fire down to an acceptable roar. And the spark should die down here in a bit. I just poked it up, just pushed everything in with the tractor, so it should be nice and hot for many hours. Probably many days with some of those chunks. Okay, enough of the fire. Engineer 775 signing out. Okay, it's the next day after the fire, and it's pretty much burned down. I just got it started back up. Just want to share a little tip. If you've got a tractor, a set of adjustable forks is one of the most useful items that you could ever have on the farm. They work great as a shovel, a poor man's backhoe. I've taken one fork off and just used one fork, and it'll stab about 3 foot into the ground. Dug some trenches that way. But just for a fire building, you go through and you pick out. I did all this with the forks, so there's no dirt. If you use a bucket, you tend to push too much dirt into the fire. So when I get done with a burn pile, there's pretty much nothing left, and I attribute that to using forks. and that's just a time saver. And otherwise you got a big old pile of dirt mixed in with wood that's not burned and rocks and other things. So this is the way to go. Set of forks, adjustable forks. Gosh, I've had those for 10 years, and they are one of the most versatile things I've got for my tractor. And for picking up logs, wood, pallets off a tractor trailer. I use it for my business a lot, and use it on the farm a lot. So the forks have spoiled me. I do a great job of cleanup. Engineer 775 signing off.